Okay, I don't know what that was. That was weird. But I applied my moisturizer. Let's go with the face primer. Like I said, I'm still new to all of this, so just need some time. So I use this, the Urban Decay face primer. I don't use too much. I maybe do like two little squirts, and it's usually enough to cover my whole face. Usually it's enough coverage. It's gonna, once again, I'm trying to push this down a little bit. Once again, I'm just gonna look in the mirror. Right. I'll cover that. So now let's go into our foundation. Oh, I'll be right back. I forgot to damp my sponges. All right, I'm back. My sponges are nice and damp. First I'm gonna go in with the NARS. Is that right? NARS. I like to use, the Aruba one. Hopefully you guys can see it. Now, I don't really like to put any product on my face. I usually do everything on my hand. About 2.5 pumps gives me full coverage, so I'm gonna try to do my best to do. Sorry, my beard itches. So just quick to. I first start off with 2 pumps. Yeah, kind of get to it. Oh, I broke my sponge. Don't judge me. Now we're gonna. And when I first started purchasing my makeup, the girl at Ulta, she was really nice, and she was the one who actually picked out this foundation the first time, and she did a really good job, because I knew nothing about makeup about more than a month ago, and I've only been doing makeup for about a month, so my makeup skills aren't on par, but it's getting there. All right, I'm pretty much done. That was actually 2 pumps, so that wasn't too bad. Now we're gonna go in with a concealer. I'm using the concealer from Tarte. It's light medium sand. Right here. I don't use too much concealer. It makes my face look a little cakey. I've been trying to play around with certain things. So yeah. All right, just trying to pretty much just do 2 small dabs. Oh, dang. It's a very big one on that side. But I think I can still work with it. I'm sure I can still work with it. Hold on one second. Just gotta lift up my mirror. Why not just do it here? So you guys can see better. I know it's not done. I'm just want to keep trying to blend, or rather not blend, pat this on. Sometimes I do this too, sometimes, depending on how everything's looking. It's creasing up a little bit, but I'm still learning, so I don't think it's going to be that bad. So now, I don't bake. I don't like baking. I don't think baking's for me. Makes my face look super cakey. But what I do is I use powder, but only on my under eye area. But like I said, I don't bake. I kind of press into it. I press the powder on very lightly. Well, not lightly, but so what I have, hold on, let me get the powders. So what I actually use for powders is a mixture. I use the Dermablend Warm Saffron, and then I use the Anastasia banana. Then I kind of just mix it up in a little bowl. It's a little, yeah. So, and I'm gonna use the, mind you, a lot of the times with the brushes, I don't know exactly what they do, majority of them. So I just kind of like whip it to my own advantage. I read that this is the Morphe M173. Was reading that this is kind of like a buffer. So I just kind of use this. But keep in mind, I go very, as you can see, go very, very light, and I try to tap off as much of the excess. So I just pack it on my under eye right there, really, really quick, and then I just try to like buff it out. So yeah, it's not really baking, because obviously what does baking mean? It means you go ahead and just leave it there. I just have something in my eyelashes. Okay, it obviously means you just leave it there, and that's not the case. That's not what we're trying or going to do. So you want to go ahead and do it again. Once again, remember, a little bit, very light tap. Let's use the mirror so you guys can see me a little bit better. Press it in there, buff it out. Okay, now it actually doesn't look as bad or as cakey. What I've been doing, I've been kind of learning. I don't have real spray, so I need to buy, but this is the Urban Decay setting spray. But sometimes what I like to do, I like to spray it just for my powder, and then just kind of, let it dry. And then once again, just use the same. I use the same brush to kind of. What I've noticed about makeup is everyone is completely different, so it's a little bit difficult to kind of know exactly what is for everyone. You just need to kind of test out the waters. Like me, I tested baking. Once again, I don't like it. I don't think it's for me. Next, we go into, I do my eyebrows next. So what I do is, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer. I use medium brown. A thing I forgot to mention, I'll do one eyebrow on camera, and then I'll go off camera to do my other eyebrow. But a thing I forgot to mention is always use a spoolie. It definitely straightens and realigns your eyebrow a lot. So, okay, I'm gonna go in. I'll just go in. So it might not be looking the best, but you guys can see a little bit, right? I like to just fill in my eyebrows. Obviously, that's the norm. All right. I'm gonna fix it up. I'm gonna go off camera and do my other eyebrow, and I also need to plug in my laptop and the charger. It's gonna die. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I did my other eyebrows. They are a little bit messed up, as you can see. So that's what I actually use concealer for, to kind of clean up my eyebrows and really like get the shape and crease them out. I just wanted to show you guys. That's why I didn't just do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix one eye, then I'll go off camera and then fix the other one real quick. So what I do is I take one of these brushes, a concealer one. This one is just a BH Cosmetics number 11. I have two different sets of brushes. Still don't know what all of them do, but I'm still learning. So I just take my concealer. And like I said, I don't like putting anything on my face, the product, in terms of when I'm about to put it on. Put a little bit on my hand, a little dab. And then we'll go ahead and take my brush, kind of take it a little bit there, then start cleaning it up. Try to get it as close as I can. Hope I don't mess anything up. Right, I'll try to, let me just, sorry. Oh, I'm not doing it too well, but have a little bit more concealer. So everything's definitely a process. I don't really put too much eyeshadow on the top. I don't think it's a need, it's a necessity. So I'm just gonna do it with the spoolie, see how everything looks. All right, pretty much satisfied. I'm gonna go ahead and, oh, so what I do is I kind of just start blending it. I'm just gonna go ahead and start blending everything downwards. And then what I also like to do is take the little excess that you have on your hand and just kind of like apply it. It's kind of like an eye primer. I know, once again, I'm still learning. I actually haven't purchased eye primer. Concealer probably wouldn't be the best because it's too wet, or I know it has to do involved with matte stuff. But for now, this is what I'm doing. And then just kind of clean it up. I like to wipe off the excess. And then you gotta do this as well. So what I like to do is I like to blend this part. I like to take the brush. I'm taking a Morphe 456, and I'm just kind of like blending it, just blending the eye primer plus the concealer, and then once again eye primer. Make it just look good. Take your spoolie. Oops, wrong side. Embarrassing. Take your spoolie. Once again, you go here and there. Going off camera to fix my other one. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and finished the other eyebrow, cleaned it up. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I went ahead and cleaned it up. So now we're gonna start with some eyeshadow. So I think I'll use this palette today. Yeah, why not? I have the e.l.f. the 18 Hit Wonder palette. And what we're gonna do is, once again, remember we are trying a cut crease. I don't really put, I used to put contour, but for me, I have a beard. I don't see the need so much for it. So I feel like for me, it might be bad to say, but because of this contour, if I did not have my beard, I feel like my contour would be here a little bit more. So yeah, so we're gonna look for our brushes. So first we're gonna go ahead and go with our Morphe M441 for the outside. And I haven't never actually think, okay, so I still don't really know what colors I'm doing, so I know what colors I'm doing, I don't think they're great colors, so I'm just gonna use Royals, kind of purplish, and I'll use Electric, and I'll use Electric, which is kind of bluish. Well, it is blue, only blue in here. So I'll just go start by taking, taking the color. I like to tap. It's a lot of excess stuff, so definitely love to tap. Tapping has to be your friend. I do my eyes. I don't want to say different. The way I do them is every color that I blend 20 seconds at a time. So that's what I do. Of course, you don't have to follow what I'm doing. Still new to this, but let's go ahead and okay. All right. It's not a heavy color. Not heavy at all. All right, that was 20 seconds. Next, I'm going to use the Morphe M433 brush and pick up my blue. Get the blue, tap, tap. And once again, I like to pack on this. The second color I usually like to pack on just a little bit and just get it into my crease right there, underneath in my crease. I said that right. Now what I like to use, sometimes I just like to use any random clean brush and kind of just blend them a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna go off and do my other eye. I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I finished my other eye. I was going to say something, but I forgot. But let's get into it. I'm gonna try to do the cut crease, so wish me luck. I have a really big problem with my eye twitching a lot when I put product, so let's get into the Abreu concealer. Obviously put the product there, as I always do. Then for this, I'm gonna be using that Morphe M224. Don't know if this is the right brush for cut crease, but hey, it doesn't hurt to try it. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna try my best to show you guys. Oh. My cut crease is already messing up. I clearly have a big problem with keeping my eyes closed. All right, let's try to salvage this. I'm not sure if we can. I'm already tearing up so much in this eye, it's not even funny. But let's just see what we can do. Yeah, it's clearly a little messy, as you can see, but I'll try to clean it up a little bit later. But let's keep trying. I'll clean that up. All right, I'm gonna go off camera and clean this up a little bit. I'll be back. Okay, so this is hilarious. So I try to clean it up as much as I can. And then, of course, I lifted up my eyelid and everything got messed up. Um, so I'm gonna try to blend and see what I can do. I'm gonna use the BH to really like pack things on. You can see it. It's the BH Cosmetics. Oh, sorry, the BH Cosmetics number 9. So with this clean brush, we're gonna go into our eclectic, which was blue. And like I said, remember, it's my first time doing this, so I'm gonna try to see what I can do, the most that I can. I don't, when I go more towards my eyelashes, I don't blend the same amount as I do on the outer. So that's why you don't see me blending as much. Right. So with that same brush, actually, we're gonna take the Royal. This time it's the Royal. And we're gonna do that on the inside. Might not be doing it the correct way. Oh, my apologies, I don't think you guys can see. Might not be doing it the correct way, but you know what? For now, it's okay, right? Right, I'm gonna take that blending brush that I did and try to blend as much as I can into here. Oh, that's beautiful. My eye is tearing up and you can see the purple running down. So I'm gonna try to, I'll be back. Okay, so I tried to clean it up a little bit. So what I'm gonna use in the middle is actually I think I wanna use, I don't know if I should use Moss or Vibrant. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with you know what? I'll go with Moss, that one. In the middle. Just pack it on in the middle. So again, this is my first time doing a cut crease, so I'm trying. Oh, we got some that fell on my. Oh, let's go ahead and just to yank that out real quick. And then with that being said, take that little blending brush that's clean. I first actually, sorry, I forgot. I like to kind of like tap it in the excess. Usually when you're using a lot of like glittery stuff, it tends to kind of just like deteriorate. So that's why I like to like pack it in first. So let's just get a little bit more moss on there. Sorry, I tend to use Vibrant more, so that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Let's go and just pack it on there. Awesome. And now I'll be back. I'm gonna do the same to the other side. Wish me luck. Okay, so I'm back. I decided to just, in the meantime, off camera, don't look at my hands. I get a little sloppy with everything. Decided to kind of just do this on the bottom, but cut crease I definitely need to work on. Definitely. So next, what I want to try to do is a wingtip. I'm not great with wingtips, so let's see. Where is my? Let me grab my wingtip liner. Okay, I got it. Don't judge me. It's just generic from Dollar Tree. I didn't really plan on doing wingtip eyeliner stuff, so let's just see how this goes. Have to buy a better one just to keep trying it out. All right, so I'm really bad with precision, so I'm gonna just see once again how this goes and wish me luck. I could already tell I messed up, but I'm just gonna continue. Yeah, that's not. Oh, you can see my eyeball tearing up. Hold on, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna try. Okay, so I attempted to finish it on the other side. Clearly, this side's a little bit better than this side. My main issue, I have a couple of issues doing a wingtip. I'm not great at precision. I'm not a drawer, so it's difficult for me to do straight line. Another thing is, this might be a terrible excuse, but I'm left-handed, so I tend to do things on my left side a little bit better than my right. Another thing is also I'm very aggressive with the way I'm very not aggressive. I'm very heavy-handed. So when I go put it, I'm kind of like I put it and then boom right there. So it's not like I take my time, but I need to learn how to take my time. But I will be right back. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I'm putting bronzer and I'm using Hula and I'm using BH Cosmetics number, you guys really can't see the numbers, number 2. It's super bright outside. So the way I do, I just kind of do this and just tap, tap. And then here, kind of just go up a little bit and then start going up on my sides and then my foreheads to give it a little color. Then after I do my mascara, which is generic from Dollar Tree, don't judge me, but yeah. Okay, I try to clean it the best I could. So my last and final thing, I use the Benefit brow gel. Reason I use this because I feel like my eyebrows aren't too dark. So I kind of just use it to. This is all small spoolie, but I don't really see it as like to style your eyebrow. I just see it to color it up a little bit more. It does give me a little bit of color. So I like to do that. And then I like to go in with my actual spoolie. I'm kind of mixing it in there a little bit. I can actually feel the wetness. Terrible wing eyeliner. But. And then after, I get my setting spray from Urban Decay. Dry it all up. And I am, not me, just for the purpose of the video, I am good to go. So yeah, that's my first time at a cut crease. Obviously needs to do better. That was my third attempt at the wingtip, and yeah, I'm learning, I'm getting there, and yeah. If you guys want to see my progress, just obviously click on the link below to subscribe. Still learning how to do a lot of things. So